welcome back to ByBare. I'm Stephanie. Today's video will be my November favorites, and I have a couple of different items that I don't necessarily usually talk about, so I'm real excited to share those with you. First up is my cleansing water. This is by Nuxe Paris, and it's their cleansing water for the face and the lips and the eyes. Now what I love about this is I tend to use this when I am doing swatches, when I need to quickly remove any type of eye makeup, and especially for my lipstick or lip gloss. When you put this on a cotton pad, I can just remove any type of lipstick. Doesn't even matter the color, it could be a deep color or a nude base, and it just washes everything off, and then you have no stains, nothing, not even with the deep lipsticks. And then you can immediately apply another lipstick or lip gloss, and your lips feel hydrated in between too. So I did purchase this to use it as a skincare routine, but it's been working so well as far as for swatches and for videos that I'm pretty much gonna just kind of keep it for that purpose. So again, it's by Nuxe Paris. It's their Micellar cleansing water for face, eyes, and lips with rose petals. So I was actually pleasantly surprised when I got this sample in my Birchbox, and it's by the Harvey Prince line. This is the Petaly Noir fragrance. I sprayed it and then I was like, oh, it's got a little kick at the end. It's a little spice scent and it's quite sexy and I love it. And real quick, as far as the notes are fresh, lush, floral, woodsy oriental, lily of the valley, night blooming jasmine, tropical orchid, sandalwood, Petaly, and a warm amber with hints of vanilla and musk. I'm going to be getting a full-size bottle and adding that to my collection, so I was pretty excited to share that. I really do enjoy Estee Lauder foundations. I would say out of my collection, Estee Lauder pretty much dominates. So I have the Perfectionist Youth Infusing Makeup, and this is their SPF 25. I am in the color 5W2 Rich Caramel. So this is a great foundation. I have gotten compliments on this, same as when I wear my Bobbi Brown. Like, this is the exact color of my skin. It blends in so well. I use my beauty blender with it. It just covers up imperfections. If you have any dark circles underneath your eyes, it is really going into that medium coverage. So if you want to say it's a medium coverage, that's great. However, it's not full coverage. You still see your skin. And with me, my foundations are always going to be where you're going to see your skin come in, because skin is very important to me. So really getting your skin up to speed where you don't need to wear a lot of foundation is my top priority. So I don't like anything to look like a mask. I don't want anything to cover up and really irritate any type of blemishes I might have. And this does a great job at that. Now, when I purchased the foundation, I also got the Sculpting brush. And this is also by Estee Lauder. And it's the Sculpting foundation brush number 2. So when you look at this brush, it looks kind of funky. It's like, how on earth would you use this brush? They do market it, I noticed, to go along with the foundation. However, you don't need the foundation, of course, to use the brush. I haven't seen a brush that looks like this. It's cut with this whole beveled dents. It's packed at the top. It's cut, you know, with that blunt cut at the, it's got that little swivel going up. And, you know, it looks very unusual. How would you use this brush? It's actually quite easy. So I watched the girl as she color matched me and how she put the brush on. And so I thought, as I wore the foundation, I'm wearing the foundation in this video right now, and I will insert how I apply the foundation too. So I just apply it onto my skin how I normally would. You'll get the hang of it as when you hold the brush, because you're like, ah, how do I do this? Just take the brush strokes and just start brushing out like you would if you were, you know, painting on a canvas. That's what this brush reminds me of. It's as if you're painting on your foundation and your face is the canvas, and you're just buffing it into perfection. It buffs it with each stroke, and it blends into your skin. So you can go outwards up to your hairline, and then you'll see as I go down onto your neck, and then right on your chin, just go down on your nose, you can blend out. And what's great is put this end of the brush and you can get right into those hard to reach areas. And on your brush, on your nose, you just go down, and again, hard to reach areas, it gets right in there to blend in the foundation. On your forehead, same thing, you just go outwards like this, sweep motion. And you can go the opposite direction too. It just buffs in the foundation into your skin. I've been on a brush kick lately. These next two favorites are from Sonia Kashuk's line, and these are the black handle brushes like this. Every day, I swear, every day that I wore makeup in the month of November, I reached for these two brushes. That's a testament that these brushes are pretty good. Cosmetic brushes is another piece of my collection where I'm picky. So I'm picky when it comes to fragrance, and I'm really picky when it comes to the brushes. And I don't have time for anything when it starts to shed, bleed, the handle stuff starts popping up. I have no time for that. So when I find something that really works well, oh my goodness, I want to almost buy up the whole line. That's how I feel about Sonia's brushes. And number 17 is the medium multi-purpose powder brush. So this brush has the cut, the angled cut at the top too, and it's pretty dense and packed. I would say this is a good market for if you are needing a contour brush. I use it for contouring. It really gets into the hollows of the cheek, you know, go in and making the fish face, it goes in. It works well on the jawline with my contour powder and along the hairline because it's cut the way it's cut and it's packed. It works really well like that. This is the blush one. This is the number 29. I've been using it specifically for my blush. So just patting it in and starting for the apples and swirling or just going up to the hairline. I mean, these brushes are packing on the color really well. I'm very impressed. They're about, I think, $19, worth every penny. The fact that they do not shed and they wash like a dream. I wash my brushes every Sunday, lay them flat to dry, and they go right back to the shape that they are for a drugstore, you know, based on the fact that it's sold at Target. These, I think, are a great investment. This is the blush that I always tend to reach for. So it's by Chanel. And it's the blush in the color Mocha. So on camera, it's probably really not picking up the true intensity of this shade. It has a plum, a purple, with a slight pink undertone. It's very odd to describe it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Works on any skin tone. This is what I love about this blush. Any skin tone will work with this blush. If you are fair, medium, tan, deep like me, or if not deeper, it looks gorgeous. It is a true universal flattering blush. Highly recommend it. You can still get it. I've been wearing it since college. It'll always be in my collection. And for some reason, just in November, I think just because it's fall, it seems to be the blush I just have been grabbing for the most. And it has a natural sheen, so you don't even need a highlighter. One less product to worry about. So I recommend it, Mocha. I really think this should be in everybody's collection. Gorgeous color. And for year round. Staying on the blush kick, I have City Colors Intense Blush Quad. I got this in one of the Ipsy Tuesday deals, and I'm so happy I jumped on that. This quad in number 2 was one of the items that I've wanted to purchase from their website anyway. This has the 4 colors. Now, what I'm so impressed with is the pigmentation of the City Color blushes are out of control. Out of control. Beautiful, like nude brown right here. It's like a tan. It's so beautiful. Any eye look. I love it because I can pop this on top of a bronzer on my cheeks. It still has that definition of, oh, I'm wearing blush, but it really has this gorgeous, like, natural appearance. It's such a beautiful everyday color, especially if you are a woman of color. This color is amazing on us. This color, I think fair skinned people, I think everybody will love blush kit number 2. Don't be scared of this color if you are light skinned. It's going to look gorgeous on you. You just have to really blend it out. But even on the first initial swipe, it's not going to be like, whoa, boom, red. It actually starts to build up, and that's what I like about this brand. The third one is this beautiful peach apricot color. Another one that's just beautiful. It blends out really well. And then the last is like a baby pink. Blends out very well, and you just have that perfect little pink flush of cheeks. This color reminds me of like if you're gonna go skiing, you come out from the cold and you've got that natural pink flush in your cheeks. That's exactly what this color does. It's gorgeous. This whole blush quad number 2 is just beautiful. If you were going on a trip, this is all you need to bring with you, because you literally have every color in here to give you a look for day and for night. So they nailed it with this kit. If you don't have it, get it. The last favorite that I have been using all through the month of November, I literally have not touched any other contour powder. Again, which is rare for me because I'm always grabbing from my drawer. And this actually came with the Ipsy Tuesday deal together. Let me say, this contour kit is an absolute no-brainer. And it's also a no-brainer no matter what skin tone you are. So this is what's the beauty of it. You have this deep contour color here. Again, don't be afraid of it. If you are deep skin tone like me, this actually shows up on us with a really beautiful blendable contour. Jawline, cheekbone, hairline. This bronze shade here does not work as any type of contour on me because it's not deep enough. So how I use this is I use it as an eyeshadow, as a transition color. If I'm lazy, I just want to put this all over my eyelid. It's beautiful. It actually shows up, just looks like a beautiful bronze color on my skin tone. I also will use it as the color underneath my blush. So I put this on after I contour. I put this on as my bronzer on my cheeks, and then I put my blush on top. And this color makes it pop. So I'm really happy that now I have a use for this middle color. Otherwise, I never was going to touch it. Now this highlight, it looks scary, I mean, because it's stark white. And I don't like anything that's stark white. We're talking 90s, not even the 90s, it's what, 80s, Desperately Seeking Susan era. Absolutely not. I want nothing to do with white. It's so light. I applied it with my highlight brush or with my beauty blender, and it just, oh my gosh, I can't even describe it. It's got this beautiful radiance that just shines right here. In the pan, it's so white, but on your skin, it just smooths out. It is gorgeous, and it's very light. It's no chunky glitter. It's nothing where it's like, scary. It's gorgeous. I recommend this kit. So happy I got it. Love it to death. Still going to continue to use it. Let me tell you something. City Color is a very affordable line too. So what I do have from their line, I have been loving to death. That's it. That is my November favorites. What have you been using for the month of November that you have just been loving to death? I would love to know. Please leave me a comment with that information, or if you make videos, please link it down below and I will take a look at it. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening, wherever you're located and you came over to watch my video. I do appreciate it. As always, I will see you in the next video. Bye. Peel these on Tuesday night, and I put them, so here's what I do. I cut and I peel my potatoes on Tuesday night.